Thank you. Good evening. I now call this public hearing and regular meeting of the Cleveland ISD Board of Trustees to order. Today is Monday, August 17th, 2026, at 6 o'clock p.m. Welcome to tonight's board meeting. We are here at the CISD Administration Boardroom. Thank you all for being here and your continued support and service for the district and the students. To begin our meeting, please join us as Christopher Walker is going to lead us in the opening remarks.
Heavenly Father, as we gather tonight for this board meeting, we ask for your guidance, wisdom, and discernment. As we enter the third week of the 26-27 school year, we thank you for the energy, safety, and dedication seen across our district so far. Bless our board members, administrators, teachers, and staff as they lead and educate. Grant us the clarity of mind and the open hearts in every decision made tonight, always keeping the best interests, safety, and future of our students at the heart of our work. Amen.
Amen. Next, we have the pledge by the Santa Fe Middle School.
Members of the board, tonight I'm excited to present our Santa Fe Middle School student who will be delivering our pledges. At this time, we invite Eli Estep to the front of the podium to lead us in our pledges.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor this flag. I pledge of allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Next, we'll move to our recognitions to celebrate the outstanding achievements to our staff. I will now turn the floor over to Dr. Clark for tonight's honoree.
Thank you, Mr. President, member of the board. Tonight is with my great pleasure and honor to recognize the outstanding individuals across our district. We are privileged to present a special recognition to the Cleveland ISD 25-26 Teacher of the Year. Tonight, we have the distinct privilege of celebrating the outstanding educators who shape the future of our district. We are proud to recognize Ms. Rosa Perez from Eastside Elementary, who was honored as our Elementary Teacher of the Year, and Ms. Ashley Huckabee from Cleveland Ninth Grade Center, who was recognized as our Secondary Teacher of the Year. I also want to highlight a special achievement for our secondary winner. Ashley was recently named a Region 4 finalist. While she was not selected as the regional winner at the ceremony held on August the 6th, we are incredibly proud of her accomplishment. To stand out at the regional level is a tremendous honor. We are deeply grateful for the dedication and excellence both of these educators bring to Cleveland ISD. Rosa and Ashley, thank you so much for being here as we recognize you. Congratulations again to both of you. And thank you for your incredible dedication to our students. Let's give them one more round of applause. Mr. President, this concludes our recognitions for this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Clark, and congratulations again to the Teachers of the Year. We will now conduct public hearing to present and discuss the district intent to apply for Every Student Succeeds Act ESSA grant program for the 2026-2027 school year, and to provide an overview of the Perkins 5 and IDEA B programs. I will now turn the floor over to Rachel Birch and Darlene Elmore.
Good evening, President Sampson, members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Barnes, and district staff. My name is Rachel Birch, and I am going to be talking about our Perkins grant. Let's see. Is it on? Oh, thank you. Okay, sorry about that. Let me back up one. So we received $167,059, which is substantially more than what we had last year. So we were able to enhance the academic and technical employability skills, which that's the goal of what Perkins is. The grant focus is equitable access for all of our students, which I think we're doing a fantastic job of that. And then the funding uses, the supplemental materials, contracted services, professional development, and capital outlay. So that is the purpose and vision. Our planning needs, we conducted a CLNA, which is a comprehensive local needs assessment, and so we were able to partner with our advisory committees and gain data and information that we need to decide, what is it that our programs need? What direction are we going? And then take that information and really put it into a plan of action, which is exactly what we're doing. So our academic growth is increased academic proficiency for emergent bilinguals and learners with disabilities. Professional development, really implement ongoing career and technical education professional development that's substantial. And then CTE awareness is really tried to bring that awareness to our elementary and our middle school levels, which is very important. And then, of course, our career clusters support high demand and transforming career clusters to prepare students. And then our program areas of focus. So within our continued growth, our programs are expanding opportunities for dual credit. We have partnered with Head Start program for our early learners, students that will be working with young children. Our construction pathway is going to be building tiny homes starting this year. Our ag department is expanding the dog grooming, so we're excited about that. Aviation is building its third plane, which is fantastic. Our culinary students are going to be running a coffee shop, so that's exciting news. And then our cosmetology and barbering tripled the number of students receiving their license this year. And then our health science is establishing a partnership with our local nursing home for our health science students. And our business pathway is offering real estate this year. And our students are doing amazing things. Our audio video department designed our CTE course booklet, which I'm very proud of, and we have many of our teachers here supporting us, and it's great for the kids. Our CTE program is, doing amazing things, and I'm just very excited. Thank you for your continued support. We really appreciate it. Are there any questions? Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Darlene Elmore. I am going to give a brief overview of the IDA federal funding and how those funds support our special education program. All right, so the beginning of this is about the purpose. So this slide talks about the purpose of our funding is to assist with supplementing our federal funds, supplement our local funds for the special education, and offset any additional funds. For this allocation, we received approximately $2.2 million. The next slide is also along those lines, except it includes the special education students 3 to 5, that's that preschool. We received $28,532. The purpose of these, again, is to focus in on the young ones, 3 to 5. So here we have our grant coverage. So this slide shows how we plan to use our formula allocations. So funds here are used for our diagnosticians, our instructional specialists, potential residential placements, professional development, instructional supplies, and we have a required CCEIS set aside that we are using it for. Again, we got this preschool, and here we're talking about allocations for the youngsters that are in that same age group, and we use this for additional staffing needs. Here we're going to talk about, make sure I'm on the right slide. Oh yes, the maintenance of effort. So IDA requires the district to maintain a local financial commitment to special education. Our local expenditures have grown approximately $4.8 million in 2020-21 to $13.2 million in 24-25. We are finalizing the 2025-26 expenditures and currently anticipate approximately $15 million in local special education expenditures for the next school year. Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Birch and Dr. Elmore. At this time, we will open the floor for public comments specifically regarding the district intent to apply for the ESSA grant program for the 2026-2027 school year and the overview of the Perkins V and IDEA B programs. Speakers are reminded to limit their comments to 3 minutes. Please remember that the board cannot elaborate or take action on matters not on the agenda, but we will carefully listen and take your concerns under advisement. We will now open the floor for general public comments. Speakers are reminded to limit their comments to 3 minutes. Please remember that the board cannot elaborate or take action on matters not on the agenda, but we will carefully listen to and take your concerns under advisement. We will now move to the presentations. Tonight, we have a brief overview regarding property values in the 2026 Liberty County, Montgomery County, and San Jacinto County appraisal rolls. I will now turn the floor over to Karen Billingsley.
Sorry. Good evening, Dr. Barnes, President Sampson, and the board members. Tonight, I'm just going to go over briefly what we received from our 3 appraisal districts. The district does lie within 3 counties, so we get certified values from each one of those. For Liberty County, we received appraised values of $4,290,282,760. For Montgomery County, $37,832,815. For San Jacinto County, we received $235,396. That totals $4,601,350,971. On this slide, you'll see the last 9 years of our appraised values. And I just wanted to point out in 23-24, you'll see the drastic decline in our change for that year. And that was because the legislature increased the homestead to $100,000. And then also again in 25-26, there was another drastic decline in our appraised values because they increased the homestead to $140,000. This year, our appraised values went up 1.5% over the three counties. So this information is, of course, just for your information. At a later date, once you approve the tax rate, I will bring back the actual tax roll for your approval. So if you have any questions, I'd be glad to try and answer. Okay.
Thank you, Karen. We will now hear from the superintendent reports from Dr. Barnes.
Good evening, board. First off, I'd like to just acknowledge the work that the board has done over the last school year. This is our first board meeting for the new school year. We made a lot of gains last year as a school district. It is a collective effort, and I want to let everyone know, and I want to share that our board supported that effort. You don't get to see them a lot, you don't hear from them a lot, but in the background, they are helping support the work that we did. And so as we start this new school year, we're looking forward to even more of an increase in our campuses and our student performances. And so I just wanted to make sure I acknowledge that as we get forward to 26-27 school year. Currently, our enrollment is 11,922 students. Our current attendance rate is 94.34%. You have a written report on your desk of personnel hired under the superintendent's delegated hiring authority. And the financial reports have also been provided in your board book packets for your review. If there are any questions, our administrative team is available to answer those for you.
Thank you, Dr. Barnes. Next, we will review information items. The following items are presented for information and discussion only. No formal action is required at this time. Item A, information regarding the 2026-2027 T-TESS manual appraisal calendar and the certified appraisers. Item B, information regarding adult meal prices for the 2026-2027 school year. Item C, information regarding renewal option for the co-location-based private cloud and data center services. Item D, information regarding professional learning and instructional software tool. Item E, information regarding workers' compensation insurance. Item F, information regarding Smart Tag Rider Program, track student bus ridership. Item G, information regarding general property insurance. Next, we have consent agenda items. All items listed under this consent agenda item are considered routine and will be enacted in one motion unless a board member requests that an item be removed for separate discussion. Consent agenda items include A, approve payments of bills and payroll. B, approve the minutes of the regular meeting of the July 20th, 2026, and the board workshop and special meeting held July 27th, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda items as presented? A motion by Aaron Montignesto, second by Marvin Searles. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Next, we will have action items. Item A, consider and take possible action to adopt a resolution designating the individual authorized to calculate the no new revenue tax rate, voter approval tax rate, and other truth in taxation requirements. Do I have a motion to adopt? A motion by Jennifer Pena, sorry. Second by Aaron Montignesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Item B, consider approval of the district requisitions for purchases above $50,000 as per CH local policy. We have 20 items to consider. One, do I have a motion to approve the project requisition for CEV Multimedia LLC out of the Fund 199 CTE State Allotment? A motion by Pauline Johnson, second by Bethany Porter. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition for Riverside Technology Incorporated RTI out of the Fund 199 CTE State Allotment? Motion by Marvin Searles, second by Bethany Porter. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to Parkway Chevrolet out of the Fund 199 CTE State Allotment? A motion by Bethany Porter, second by Aaron Montaniesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the quote for contracted services to communities and schools of East Texas Incorporated out of Fund 211, Title I, Part A? A motion by Aaron Montaniesto, second by Jennifer Pena. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition for contract agreement to communities and schools of East Texas Incorporated out of Fund 199, compensatory education allotment? A motion by Pauline Johnson, second by Jennifer Pena. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the quote for Hauptman Mifflin Harcourt for writable out of 211, Title I, Part A? A motion by Aaron Montaniesto, second by Marvin Searles. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition for Edmonton out of the Fund 410 Instructional Materials Allotment? A motion by Jennifer Pena, second by Aaron Montaniesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the quote from Eduphoria out of Fund 211, Title I, Part A? A motion by Bethany Porter, second by Aaron Montaniesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the quote for Summit K-12 for a subscription license out of Fund 263, Title III, Part A, ELA? A motion by Pauline Johnson, second by Aaron Montaniesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to Power School Group LLC out of Fund, General Fund? A motion by Bethany Porter, second by Jennifer Pena. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to AMN Allied Services Healthcare out of the General Fund Special Education Allotment? A motion by Aaron Montaniesto, second by Marvin Searles. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition for First Choice Educational Solutions out of General Fund Special Education Allotment? A motion by Bethany Porter, second by Pauline Johnson. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to Stepping Stones Group for speech therapy and related services out of General Fund Special Education Allotment? A motion by Bethany Porter, second by Aaron Montaniesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to Pinwheel Therapy Special Education Services out of General Fund Special Education Allotment? A motion by Jennifer Pena, second by Bethany Porter. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to National Recruiting Consultants out of the General Fund Special Education Allotment? A motion by Bethany Porter, second by Aaron Montaniesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to Goose Creek CISD Tri-County East RDSPD out of Fund 199 Special Education State Allotment? A motion by Pauline Johnson, second by Bethany Porter. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to Frontline Education out of the General Fund? A motion by Aaron Montemiesto. Second by Bethany Porter. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition to Syntagix for silent panic alarm technology, SPAT system, out of the Fund 199 General Fund? A motion by Jennifer Pena. Second by Aaron Montemiesto. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the project requisition for metal awning out of the general fund? A motion by Pauline Johnson. Second by Bethany Porter. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. Do I have a motion to approve the change order to project requisition for a shingle roof out of the general fund? A motion by Bethany Porter. Second by Jennifer Pena. All in favor? Motion passes 6-0. At this time, the board will enter into executive session under the authority of the Texas Government Code, Subchapter D, Section 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, and 551.076. The time is now 6:26.